technology jobs. They need to learn how to use computers because that's where things are going. I would put something in here for youth to learn how to use. I mean, everybody knows how to go on the internet and has Facebook, but there's more to a computer than internet and Facebook. How to fix a computer, technology and all that.
Dealing with the low paying jobs that we have and that we get and what we go to school for, so by the time we finish our trade and trade schools, the job really doesn't pay that much to earn a good living and to pay your rent and mortgage. So today we kind of need more technical jobs, is basically what we need, and for kids to go to school for more higher paying jobs than just a normal general job. Have enough money in the neighborhood to provide for small business. Most of our business is government money, and we do not have factories, stores, outlets. Basically, we don't have work areas in the community for ourselves.
The people in Grove Hall are very user-friendly people. I mean, you go in the store, they're polite, and they are very customer-oriented, and they pay attention to your needs. They acknowledge that you're a customer, that they want to continue to come there. So I enjoy going there.
A lot of homeowners still in the area. The banks across the street here. Just more businesses that black people own. Like I said, there's a lot of networking, a lot of commerce. When I go to the banks, I see people that look like me working in the bank. A lot of young kids in Stop and Shop, they have jobs. So that's always good to see.
The community is trying to build themselves back up. We need more job centers. We need a few more stores.
People make less in real dollars today than they did in 1973. $8, $9, $10, $12 an hour is not enough to raise a family on. Grove Hall can only reach its potential if the people who are in this area have living wage jobs. In other words, any kind of development that doesn't contain a plan for living wage jobs is not really going to work in the long run. There'll be some small-scale development, but in terms of large-scale development, you know, that benefits a class of people, it has to start with living wage jobs. The most recent study I saw, it takes $22 an hour to raise a family with a decent quality of living in Massachusetts.
I found that many of the people believe that the change lies no further than the household. One person we interviewed in City Hall, LaDawn, states the community needs to come together. Teaching children starts in the home. She is one of many interviewees who makes
this statement. If more parents took the initiative to take control of their homes, our communities would be a lot safer.
I used to live on Ruthven Street. Over the years, it has changed a lot. There used to be more drugs and more crime. A lot of that stuff has changed. We still have the drug dealers, and there's still crime going on. A lot of that needs to cease. But other than that, they've done a tremendous job changing over the stores and, you know, trying to make it a decent community.
Sometimes our streets only get cleaned maybe once a month, whereas in downtown or in the proper, which is Roxbury, they have 2 trash days. Their streets get cleaned at least 2 to 3 times a week.
Underdeveloped and underutilized spaces and things like that, that really bothers me a lot about the area.
Like if you walk by, you see trash on the ground, you're going to want to throw your trash on the ground. You see bottles in the street, you're going to want to throw your bottle in the street. So, you know, if it was cleaner, it'll have people think, like, maybe I should throw this in the trash.
I want to know why I don't see more police on the street talking to the locals. I want to see them stop asking me how's my day going, what's going on in the neighborhood. I can inform them on where it's good, where it's bad, but that's not the case because they're in their cars and they drive by and they're hoping to spot something.
What do we expect the police to do here? If it's about protect and serve, I think that they do the best that they can, a lot of times with the resources that they have, but I also think the police aren't the only form of that are supposed to be protecting and serving our community. We also have to take responsibility for that.
The community needs to come together. Parents need to start taking better control of their children, more responsibility of their children. Stop pointing the finger, laying blame on the government and the city. It's not their fault. Teaching children starts in the home.
We all have a responsibility to community, no matter who we are. So a parent has a responsibility to a child, but also other people who can serve as mentors and also guide and shape and mold the young people, because they're the future of the community, and we all have a responsibility to that. So yes, the parent is a primary role model and support system for a child, but they're more than just parents, because some parents don't necessarily have the skills to do everything by themselves. So we all have to pitch in and do for our young people.
A major challenge today is staying in contact, getting to know each other.
I think the biggest thing is bringing it back to a neighborhood where I live on Schuyler, they live on Castlegate, they live on Intervale. When I was coming up, all of that was just one big hill, and we were all collectively together. So if you came up here, it would be, the whole neighborhood would be like, you know, what is this all about?
Doing these interviews made me open my eyes to certain things about my community that I didn't even realize.
I was ignorant when it came to Grove Hall because even though I live here,
I didn't even understand what goes on around me.
People that don't live in Grove Hall were looking forward to being here because of the rich culture and history.
Signs of the time. See, the signs quite aligned. Where it was once kind, now lives unemployment, homelessness, and one more soup line. Hunger and pain, lost minds in the constant strain. Good people and good sense have a way of going down the drain. Face it, eyeball to eyeball, living beyond it, that's game. Hope's not seen on the block because confusion and illusion stop the youth on the spot. Curtis Mayfield said it all, future shock. Said dreams come to be broken, God's only repair shop open. Marvin Gaye, what's going on? Politicians keep saying hold on, be strong. Sam Cooke wouldn't more be taken after what's been took. Stop, listen, and look, said change has got to come. Can't you see what's being done? From midnight to the morning sun. What's the problem? Is it genocide? Oh my God, another suicide. Solution is not buck wild homicide. Why I cry, try, hear the future cry, for betterment, always try. Because if you give up, despair does another drive-by. Quite a line. See the signs of the time.
When are we really going to have peace, instead of just speaking of it? This question was donated during the interview. When I heard this, I asked myself the same question. It's a very good point, but I've come to the conclusion that it's close to impossible, but it can be accomplished. Peace, in my opinion, will not be accomplished if you are not at peace with yourself.